Hi, my name is Mariusz, and I work in live broadcasting. I do things like live volleyball streams, where I work alone, operating 3 cameras, and disc golf competition broadcasts, where the camera must be mobile and follow the players. Today I'll show you how YoloBox and YoloBox Pro make such broadcasts not only possible, but also look like professional television productions. My YoloBox adventure began during the pandemic in 2020. I was fascinated by the device because I'd always wanted a portable streaming device, but I was plagued by this nagging question, would I be able to handle it? The first time I used YoloBox in combat was during a live stream of the wedding ceremony of 2 young Polish travelers who wanted to share this event with people they'd met on their travels from around the world. We were streaming from a church in a small village outside of town with poor internet reception, but the YouTube broadcast was viewed by over 500 viewers from around the world. That was a positive sign for me. Everyone got what they wanted. Taking the plunge, I decided to take on a project, streaming the wedding of a Ukrainian couple who couldn't invite their entire family from Ukraine due to the military situation. Because this ceremony differs from the Polish one in many ways, I felt very stressed. You know, the ceremony was in a different language, the key moments were different, the internet connection was efficient, the device was controlled. I must admit I got a little carried away. When we broadcast solo, the biggest challenges are operating multiple cameras, mixing video and audio, adding graphics and scores, maintaining a stable internet connection, and mobility, especially outdoors. Normally this would require a mixer, laptop, monitor, and an additional cameraman, but I do it solo, with a backpack and a YoloBox. Between my work and my personal life, I started my own live stream, where I tested various devices. The first was a tutorial on how to replace the screen protector on a YoloBox. Since then, as you can see, I've been carrying the YoloBox in a cage for safety. One of the solutions I came up with for event replays back then, before YoloLiv introduced their solution, which is still being refined and is very useful for broadcasting sports events, for example. Back then I used a Black Magic hyperdeck shuttle connected to the YoloBox with 2 HDMI cables. It worked. In addition, in my free time I tested the device in search of errors and bugs. In my case, YoloBox found its perfect fit at cultural events of all kinds, live interviews with participants and organizers during a cultural event, and the ability to share it later as a link to watch, offer incredible opportunities for promotion and increased hype. In the background, you can see one of our live streams where we were showcasing products and chatting with participants at an arts and crafts fair. I enjoyed working with organizations that organize local folk events, where many niche producers had the opportunity to showcase and show off their products. You could see the stress on their faces, but it was also a mixture of satisfaction. After all, everyone wants to be in front of the camera sometimes, except for me. YoloBox is an all-in-one device, a switch, encoder, monitor, and recorder in one. It has its own controller and supports streaming via Wi-Fi, LTE, or Ethernet. You can connect multiple cameras and switch between them using the touchscreen. You can also upload graphics, for example, volleyball scores, sponsor logos, or clocks. You can share live switching and graphics technology. The first sport I wanted to incorporate YoloBox into was indoor karting. I managed to stream the Polish Indoor Karting Championships 3 times, each lasting several hours. I used 7 PTZ cameras placed on the karting track, 1 aerial camera, and a projector in the arena. For 3 days we streamed this most important karting competition in Poland for 6 hours each day to over 20 European countries from which competitors traveled. In more challenging conditions, for example, disc golf, I reach for the YoloBox Pro. It supports more inputs, 3 HDMI ports, USB, an SD card, and a network source. It allows for multi-streaming, for example, YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. It has a larger, brighter screen, perfect for outdoor use. It offers premium features, auto switching, instant replay, overlays, chroma key, and audio mixing, instantly available. The key to my work, I use wireless camera vision. This allows me to be fully mobile, quickly moving from point A to point B, reacting to action in volleyball, or following a player in disc golf. Combined with the fact that the YoloBox has its own battery that lasts several hours, I can stream from virtually anywhere, without cables, electricity, or landline internet. This allows me to react instantly to dynamic situations. Disc golf, mobile shots. Mobile shots are key here. I can follow a player with a wireless camera, and the other shots show the tee and basket. In YoloBox, I set up a multi-view layout, for example, a split screen, and viewers can follow the game from multiple perspectives simultaneously. I can also add a shot counter or sponsor graphics. YoloBox and YoloBox Pro give me what would normally require a multi-person crew and heavy equipment. For volleyball, they allow me to independently manage production with 3 cameras, and for disc golf, thanks to wireless vision and a battery, they provide complete mobility and responsiveness. It's a portable studio and a backpack that makes live broadcasts look professional, even with just one person working. I participated in creating a live program about accidents happening in the city, and together with my colleagues, I broadcast from the scene. After a few such events, I quit. I wasn't mentally strong enough to handle certain scenes. I currently work with product videography in various industries from aviation to welding. I'm completely convinced by YoloLiv products, having observed their development for some time. The only thing I don't like is that I can't afford the YoloBox Ultra yet. Thanks for your attention.